ISC 2024 is day 2. It's stand 2 for us today, and we have landed on possibly the highlight of the show. Shouldn't say it, maybe, but I've heard rumours that this is the place that's booked up for the whole event. Correct?
Yeah, correct, yes.
I'm luckily enough to have Arnaud from Trinnovs here, and I've got Michael from Krix. Can you gentlemen please tell me who else is on this stand, first of all?
Sure, so the partners we've got here are Trinnovs, Krix, Officina, Acustica, and we've got Barco Residential as well.
Okay, and please can you tell me about the room itself, because it's pretty special, isn't it?
It is. So we've, as Krix, we've brought through some new prototype subs that are infrasonic. So we've got 14 of those, 8 at the front, 6 at the back, and they're using Trinnovs' new waveforming technology. We've got some big Series X speakers and lots of surrounds. So that covers the speaker side of it, and I'll let Arnaud talk a little bit about the Trinnovs.
Go on then, Arnaud, tell me about Trinnovs and tell me what's new here,
Yes.
please.
So Trinnov stands for 3D innovation. So we like to work with 3D sound, with acoustics, and we like to use signal processing to resolve very complex acoustic problems.
Yeah.
And in fact, what we're doing here is even more than signal processing, because we are doing acoustic wave processing.
Okay.
And really what we're doing here is we are taking control of the waves in the room, and we are doing it in a way that we use subwoofer arrays, and we are trying to resolve the most difficult problem in small rooms,
Yeah.
which is room resonances, what we call room modes or standing waves. Okay? So any room resonates, and it creates a lot of seat-to-seat variation in the room. And we've been studying really hard how the standing waves happen, and we found a technology that can defeat that mechanism.
Brilliant.
In a way that we really control how the waves are produced in the room and how we can produce them in an optimal way and also absorb all the problems. And that's why the technology is named waveforming, because we are really forming waves in the room, and the result is that we have a completely uniform seat-to-seat consistency with no resonances.
It's a real experience in there, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, that's a complete new experience, because in fact we recreate wave propagation just like in free air. So it's like removing the room. We remove the walls and we have like almost a free air experience. Like we get a wave shock from the front.
Yeah.
So the sound is coming from the screen and hitting you in the chest, and you really feel that wave crossing the room.
Amazing. And so, in terms of the room itself, how much went into the design of the room itself and actually building it and bringing it here? Was it just a quick note on a sketchbook?
It's been a collaborative work between the 3 partners, so Trinnovs, Officina, Acustica, and we are combining new loudspeaker design, so force cancelling. Maybe you should talk more about the new prototype.
Yeah.
But it's really a collaborative effort where every part of the demo is important.
Yeah.
The loudspeaker, the acoustic of the room from Officina Acustica, the passive acoustic, combined with the waveforming, which is the active acoustic part of it.
Okay.
And Michael, maybe you can talk more about the subwoofers.
Yeah, so we've got some prototype subwoofers that we've designed that we're going to be refining and releasing later this year. So we've got 8 at the front, 6 at the back, and this time I think last year we were sort of around 20-25 hertz. This year we're doing sort of 8 to 10 hertz in that room. So yeah, so
savage.
Yeah, it is. It's quite visceral. So yeah, but just setting up the room in Italy, and the engineers spent 3 days there just fine-tuning the room, getting it sorted, and then packing up the room, bringing it over to Barcelona, putting it here, and there really weren't too many other things that needed to be done while it was here. So
that's amazing.
Yeah,
it's a big feat.
It was.
Bring something untested in a showroom like environment and make it actually happen.
Yeah, absolutely. And Peter was able to, looking at the RP22 recommendations, he was actually able to look at the performance levels.
It's got a big RP22 stamp.
A nice big stamp on it, so he could see what performance levels we were going to get at each seat. So it's been engineered really nicely, and be able to just pick that up put it down and just have everyone experience that.
What's the
just really
feedback
nice.
been like from people sat in there? Has it been pretty good? I can imagine it
It's been pretty fantastic. Yeah, I would say.
Yeah, that's very good feedback, and it's a complete new experience. So having a flat frequency response down to 9 hertz is it's a complete new
crazy.
experience. I mean, you feel the sound with your body. It's really high SPL subsonic frequencies. And we forgot to talk about the new technologies. We are releasing the waveforming pressurization.
I was just about to say, what's next on the list?
Yeah, that's the let's say the original waveforming that we introduced last year at ISE is about to maximize propagation. We want to have a wave that propagates across the room.
Yeah.
But the challenge is at the very low frequencies, we are not maximizing the SPL. And so that's why we introduced waveforming pressurization.
Okay.
So it's a new way to control the waves. And instead of creating the wave at the front and have the wave propagate in the room, in that case, we use all the subwoofers in a way that they produce a uniform sound pressure level in the room, and it's maximizing the SPL.
Amazing.
So we still have a uniform sound pressure, but we have very high SPL that allow to get one more octave. So we can go one octave down, and that's how we reach frequencies as low as 9 hertz.
Amazing, amazing. And what else do we see here from the Krix point of view? Have we got any other products?
We do.
Showing?
Yeah, we've got some brand new screen and surround speakers. In this room, we're using them as surrounds, but we've got our new OWX50 and OWX55. So they've got about 97 dB sensitivity and handle about 500 watts of power. So you could put them in a 14-meter deep room and they'll fill the whole room nicely. So yeah, we're showing those off. We've got our new linear LCR
soundbar.
Not a soundbar. Yeah.
It's not a soundbar.
Not a soundbar over there as well. So yeah, getting lots of interest there, which is nice.
Yeah, it's different. It's a different product. You're actually thinking about installers and from their problems that they're coming up on site.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Big TVs.
We have
There's some big TVs in here that need big soundbars.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we can't go without mentioning.
Yes. The big one? Yeah. So this is one of our biggest commercial cinema speakers, if not the biggest, our KX 5996. So yeah, there's cinema in Dubai that's got 5 of these behind the screen. I think it's about 80 meters deep. So we thought we'd try and bring some people in to attract them to the speaker and then pull them into the demo. So it's worked well.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I want 2 of these in my house.
At home.
Yeah, that's it. Well, gents, I really appreciate your time. If you get a chance today, you would be crazy to miss this. I mean, have we missed the opening for guys to come in the middle of the day?
No, so between 1 and 4. So we've still got a couple of hours now. Okay. But yeah, between 1 and 4 for the next 2 days, Thursday and Friday, if you get a chance, come along and jump on the queue and experience the room.
Yeah, it's incredible, guys. You cannot miss this. And if you want to find out more about any of these guys, the UK distributor is Envision.
Yes.
We'll put all the social links for Krix, for Trinnov, all the rest of those brands in here that have made this incredible room. Gents, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you for your time.
And we'll see you on the other side.
See ya.